Um, I don't really like her. Um, um, I didn't really end up. I ended up looking like a little bit on the recap stuff, but like I probably could have like looked more. So like it took me a second to remember like who was who and who can do what things or whatever. But I don't even know. Like there's so many parts about this like first of all like with the plot. I thought like just towards the beginning, especially maybe the first quarter of the book, it felt like very very filler, and it felt very very like this forced like let's go back to the beginner days where it's like we're all back in school
Yeah.
again, and like it didn't really make any sense to do that again like at all, and yet we're like doing that for some reason. um a lot of these interactions are like crazy crazy stupid, like I don't know. So for some reason when they got to that, like I don't even know where the hell they were going when they like went across the ocean and they like talked to that old lady, and the old lady was doing 20 questions to Violet, and Violet was like dropping these like very very like uh say don't show kind of storytelling, just sort of like throwing these things out there. I thought that that was really really stupid. That whole like interaction with, I think his name was Cortland. I don't even fully understand who that dude is because like at a certain point I just couldn't really be bothered. That was really really dumb. Zayden, oh my gosh, like his level of love for her is like, I just don't even. It is Twilight vibes, maybe. Just like a sickening level of. I don't know. I don't know if I like this book worse or the same as the second book because I don't really remember, but it is pretty rough for me so far, and that's pretty much where I'm at. I think I have more to say, but someone else can go now.
I'll go last.
Okay. Um, I agree with almost everything that you just said. I do feel like she could have benefited with kind of dragging out her writing and maybe editing process. I feel like if she had maybe like 3 rounds of editing, it might have helped because a lot of it was fluff. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she could have removed so much of it. In fact, I think she could have made this a trilogy. Like, I feel like 50% of what we read was just filler, unnecessary filler, and she could have just inserted that into the second book while also removing certain chunks of the second book.
Is this not a
Um,
trilogy? I was actually wondering, is this supposed to go further
This
than
is the
this?
third book.
I
so
know,
it
but
was
like, is it?
supposed to be, it was
Oh, fuck no,
supposed
I'm
to
not
be a
reading this.
trilogy, but they're dragging out to 5 books now. So like
Five?
it's 5 books. Yeah.
What?
Fuck no.
That is
No.
wild to me. That is
Yeah.
wild. No wonder why it feels so filler and like there's nothing
Mhm.
happening. Oh my gosh, dude.
That bitch
Yeah.
is just trying to get her money, let me tell you, because
And it's
She
working. I mean,
is.
dude.
unfortunately, sorry, Manel.
Um,
Yeah,
for
sorry.
their relationship, it made sense when she was building up the angst in book 1 because they were not a couple back then. And so that will they, won't they dynamic was like really good in the first book. And that's one reason why I like them in the first book. But right now, 3 books in, her still trying to milk that out is so lame. Like, oh, Zen's like, oh, we can't be together, Violet, because I'm a Vernon now. Oh, Violet, I can't be with you because I'm a professor now. Like, what? Where did
Oh,
that
the
even come
professors.
from?
That was so stupid. Yeah.
It was so stupid.
So
And
stupid.
then and then once the magic's all gone and they're in like a different location, they do the deed and it's like a competitive sport. It's not even good in any way. The way she writes it, it's like, oh, we broke the table. Oh my gosh. First they broke something else in book 1, now they broke a table. What's next? What are they going to break next? Anyways,
And like,
it
what
was
function did him becoming a professor do? Did it like do anything? Did he even teach a class? Like, I don't understand. Like, it was just so that they
no,
couldn't have sex, right? Like, that was the only function of
exactly.
it.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
stupid.
It's so unnecessary.
So
She's trying to
stupid.
build that angst, and it's not
Uh,
necessary because they're already a couple, and that angsty phase is over. It's done. Like, okay, now they can be lovey dovey. We don't care anymore. You don't need to keep using that
Oh,
trope anymore. Another thing that kind of pissed me off was, and I think we noticed this in the first book too, the Gen Z language. Have
yeah.
you did you guys okay, okay, good. So it wasn't just me because I was like, That's odd in a
And
fantasy
like
book.
with this world, it like it doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, for
And
sure.
it's so, yeah, exactly. And it's so black and white because Taeyeon would be speaking like in like complete old English. And then
Right.
suddenly Adana's like, screw you. Like, okay,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. I don't.
Mother,
I get that it's supposed to be
that
cute,
pisses
but
me off.
it's weird. That whiplash from the language switches are like just weird. But I will say my favorite character is Tan, the dragon, the
Yeah.
guy. He's the most real character, and I like him so much. Um, I also had a question: where on earth did Holden come from? The Crown Prince? Like, I don't
Right.
remember reading much about him in the
And
second book, and now
they have some weird history. Yeah, I think they just
yes,
pulled that out of her ass. I don't think
did
that
I just
was
completely skip over the fact that she and this guy
Julia's
were in
like
a relationship?
I
Did
don't
you
know.
love him? Did you love him? Bitch, lie. Fucking lie. So much to say.
You gotta do it right. He was standing at the door frame, and he was like, "Did you love me?" With his eyes downcast. Oh my god. Ah, and also,
Uh,
Sorry, Manel, go ahead.
oh no, you can go, but I just had one more point. Are you guys listening to the audiobook?
yep.
Yes,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Do you guys find it weird how the lady who's narrating it like voices Zayden? She's like trying to make it extra growly and like, oh,
Yeah.
like you know, she's
Yes.
like trying
Yeah.
to.
She probably got like notes about that because of all the horny women out there, if I had to
Oh
guess.
yeah.
Yeah, like that stupid fucking video I sent you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I'm just like so confused and so disappointed because book one was good.
Book 1
Like we
was
enjoyed
good.
that so much. And the
Yeah.
low of it is still carrying me through, but the rest of it is just fluff. It's unnecessary. The relationship is like so out
Awful.
of place right now.
Awful.
And yeah, like I'm done. I'm done.
Go ahead, Julia.
This book is dog shit, low calorie ice cream. Okay, let me fucking tell you. Everybody loves it because it's ice cream, but in reality, it's fucking shit. This book is the stupidest fucking book I've ever read, and not at the top, but still, I have so many issues. The minute, the minute that bitch started speaking, I remember why I fucking hated her. I was like, oh, she is the fucking biggest pick me in the entire fucking world. Like, I
Hmm.
hate Violet. If Violet was a real person, I would probably try to fight her. Like, are you fucking dumb or are you stupid? Oh no, you're just tiny, fragile, and have little crushed bones. Shut the fuck up. I hate her so much. Everybody's staring at my boyfriend. Why wouldn't they? Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck! Oh my god! Every time Violet speaks, like I literally just get like viscerally angry. I'm just like, oh my fucking god. She's literally like, okay. I mean, let me just calm down. I hate Violet. I hate Violet. I hate Zayden. I hate everybody. They're all fucking stupid. They're literally fucking stupid. Their entire relationship is fucking stupid and cringy as fuck. The entire relationship is cringy and fuck. And then I'm gonna jump around. But you mean to tell me you guys had that motherfucker locked up on 24/7 guard, and then all of a sudden he's a fucking professor? What?
Yeah.
What?
So dumb.
All of a sudden he's good? Like I don't fucking know. Like their sex scenes are just like weird. Like him like, let me carry you, your knees. How did you survive that? And her looking at the other girl. Well, she didn't look like, yeah. And he should be with that bitch because fuck you, you stupid hoe. Like, he should, like, oh, my poor knees. Cat didn't look like that. And then the whole did you love him scene? Did you love him? Girl, if you don't lie through your two fucking front teeth and get this goddamn conversation over with, like, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, what? Like, shut, like, and then I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, well, maybe he can read her mind. I don't fucking know. But still, like, shut up. Like, oh my god. I am just like reading the like through and I hate Violet so much, I just can't stand the rest of the book. And like none of it fucking makes sense. Like he's so fucking weird. Like Zayden's so weird and then like uptight and super formal. And then the minute they're in that weird ass bookstore, the motherfucker's joking around like you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have thrown a knife at her. Like what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, it just, like, none of it fucking makes sense. I feel like her character's all over the place. I'm reading a lot about nothing, and it's honestly too much. It's too much at this point. It's too much, but none of it fucking matters. Like, none of it fucking matters at all. Like, none of it. Literally none of it. And I'm like, what are we fucking reading? What are we reading? And why are bitches crying at Target for this? Like, are you fucking shitting me? Like, I hate this book. That's most what I have to say. Dane, her trusting Dane to go get the fucking paperwork.
Lame.
Abestos, whatever the fuck his dad is.
Bestos, yeah.
Like and then like to me, it's just like, you mean to tell me that there are people above you, that this is a war college, and all this little fucking shit is just happening underneath their nose? Like all of this crap. What? You guys are fucking children. You're children. This is a war college, and all of this is just magically fucking happening. Oh my god, give me a fucking break. That's so fucking stupid. And then literally I'm just like, yeah, I remember why I fucking hated book 2. Like book 1, she should have left it at that. Like she literally should have fucking left it at that. Like I don't even. Dara's the best character to me, and even then, that bitch is getting annoying too. Like
Yeah.
what? Like why are we taking so long? And how the fuck were her dad's books password protected?
Yeah, I
Is
know.
there
I got
technology
that
that I
too.
don't fucking know about?
What?
What? You mean to tell me you slipped your parchment paper into your empty dagger sleeve, but then your dad's book was password protected? And maybe like that's just like me misunderstanding, but like use another fucking term. Like you said, Manil, like it's so Gen Z. Like this is giving fucking Gen Z. And I will for the rest of my life judge any fucking person that reads this book and they're like, oh my god, I loved it. I cannot. I can't. I can't. I
Yeah.
literally can't. It's like Violet is like, to do what Darren said, is literally insufferable. Like everything that comes out of her fucking mouth is just like, shut the fuck up. And then like for her to go in that first meeting, here's my list of demands. No.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the second meeting, they're like, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
you can have it. No, she's a fucking kid. You think me, as a fucking deputy sheriff officer, lieutenant, is gonna let that bitch choose? Fuck no. Sorry. Go walk the plank, bitch, because I'm not gonna fucking listen to you. What the fuck do I have to listen to you for? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? As far as I'm concerned, you can't even walk up 3 fucking flights of stairs without your knees breaking because, oh, I'm so tiny and I'm so fragile. Like,
I
what the fuck?
know. The disability thing is so dumb. Doesn't make any sense.
What the fuck?
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's like selective disability, right? Like she
Sure.
She can
breaks
throw
and stuff.
daggers and she can all this shit.
Right.
What, bitch? Is your wrist not popping when you're doing this crazy amount of like dagger work? Like
Exactly. And when she's having her crazy sex, like, is she not getting brain
it'd make more sense if the fucking things that are breaking is her goddamn back. But no, we're breaking tables, and he's licking my fucking clit, and everything's great, and oh my god, I'm so wet, and like, and they're like in a fucking weird ass relationship too. What the fuck? Like this is not sexy. This is the cringiest fucking romance I've ever read in my entire life. Like, and if anybody gets off on this shit, I'm sorry, but you need fucking help. Go watch some real porn because like this is just fucking stupid. Anyways,
it's not even porn at this point. It's just like, oh, how, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just like a extreme sport or something. That's what I feel.
the whole thing of like he can't. You're already practically fucking her. Just finger the bitch and get over with it. Like what? Like just make her come. Just make her come and get over. Like why does your dick have to enter her for like you to be consider it sex? At the end of the day, you all just both need to get the fuck off. Get the fuck off. Like why are you making this big old grand gesture? Like I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Like I'm telling you, I don't fucking get it. Oh, Violet, I lost control. Fight me.
And
Anyways, guys.
her lack of understanding of the fact that like he's obviously gonna turn, like that's what they're like alluding to this
Oh my
entire
god.
time, but like she's like he won't, not him, you know.
He's
Like
good,
it's like
Dad. He
so stupid.
steals and he lies and he cheats, but he's a great boyfriend. I love him so much. He would never hurt me with a bruise on her fucking eye. Like that's how stupid she sounds.
Dang, yeah.
Like, and then her whole ex thing coming up, and then her being
Weird.
jealous about, and like all of the rest of it, and like all the side characters that are just making these like one-off hee hee ha ha comments. It's a fucking pile of dog shit on fire to me. I'm just like, get it over with. Put me out of my misery. Like I don't like
The
I don't
writing's really bad. The writing's
the
really bad.
writing's awful. It's fucking awful. The character that makes sense is Mira, and even then, I'm like,
Yeah, a little bit.
okay, I don't get it. And then that's the thing. It's just like there's so much more. Like, tell us about the towns. Tell us about the provinces. Tell us about the fucking gods. Tell
Right.
us about everything else other than them just fucking being hot and horny and not like I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't fucking I like I don't know. And then him he looks so peaceful. He looks so peaceful. I didn't want to fucking ask him. Maybe because you were shutting the fuck up. Maybe because you weren't talking and you didn't have to fucking hear your goddamn brain. That man was peaceful. Because you're exhausting. Anyways, I need to calm down. This is all fictional.
Yeah, you're pretty riled, but I appreciate it.
Because like no, like honestly, like I read this and then I see everybody just like, what is it, Onyx? That's how you pronounce it, right?
Yeah.
Onyx Storm, Onyx Storm. Oh my god, the TV show, the TV show. Oh, please, brother, please. Like, I don't. And then I'm like, maybe it's me. I hate the main character. I can't. I just can't like wrap my head. And then honestly, I really do think it's me sometimes. And I think back to like other fantasy books. It's just she's just so male centered. My issue with her is that you have all these fucking problems in the world. You have all of this shit going on. There's so many things, so many problems, so many like things that you have to solve. There's so many moving parts to everything that's happening that you need to fix it and it's you. But all you could fucking think about is that man. Like, why are you so male centered? Fucking stick to the cause and go for it, bitch. Like, leave it alone. Like, put yourself first. Put the thing, what is it called? Put the mission first. But no, you want to fucking put this weird ass man that's like half vampire first, and that like that's all you can fucking think about. Anyways, that's all I have to say.
How about when they were in that one of that kind of final confrontation with that Cortland guy, and I think Zayden said, um, like, my ultimate loyalty is to Violet, and then
Oh
to the
yeah.
country, and then man, when he said that, I was like, dude, this is like the stupidest book I've ever heard in my life.
When she
Like,
was
no.
like, "Let it go. We're here for you. Control it. You can do this." Oh.
I al-
Or when he became her professor, and then lights out. Them trying to figure it out, and then he's fucking her with her shadows in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, that was so dumb.
That was weird.
Please,
Yeah.
fucking please. I'm telling you, like
That
it's just
was
all
like that
fucking
fight
stupid.
scene, right? When they were sparring.
Yes,
That
Yeah, they
was
were
yes.
so
getting ready
cringy.
to.
That was
Yeah.
so
Feel me,
cringy.
Violet. Reach
Oh
out
my
through
gosh.
our tether. You can feel me. Ugh.
I also
Yeah.
wrote that, like, cuz like I don't even really like the dragons anymore. Like, I still like both of them because I like want to, and they like used to be my favorite, but I think the dragons writing might have like suffered worse than anybody's. Like,
Hot.
I don't know, like the way that they even eat Taryn included, like, I don't know, like
It's because like
I
there's no fucking plot anymore. It's
yeah,
not about the dragons. It's not about the mission. It's not about anything. It's literally not about anything anymore. And then you drop actually something interesting. You drop something fucking interesting, which is that weird ass Venom girl saying, "When you find out, I want to be your teacher,
that's
not this
true.
guy." Then we just like gloss over it. She doesn't care to fucking look. She doesn't want to ask information. Like the one fucking interesting thing this bitch doesn't give a fuck about. We don't get anything from it. And I'm like, what?
It's really disappointing because like I really
Oh,
do
we know
want to
what
know
ear
more.
they are. We know what ear. Like she's an Irid. Look into it. Ask a fucking scribe. Do something else. But no, none of that even fucking came up of it after either. That's what I'm saying. Is like nothing. Like the only interesting things about this fucking book are just out the window. Or maybe they're not in the first half. But like the first half is so fucking bad. If it wasn't for this book club, I don't know if I'd get to the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh wow, that's cool. That's interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen. They did. Okay, cool. Yeah,
I
bitch.
I
You
have
just
like a
found out
pretty
that somebody fucking wants you.
yeah, as I'm reading this, like I have like a pretty strict policy. Like I'm like only above 2.0. Like, even if I'm doing something that's like usually would grab my attention more and I would slow it down, I just keep it cranked and I never pause. Like, even to take a note, to do whatever. Like I just keep it going because I just don't really care. Like as long as I get the gist, like I think that's all I'm ever gonna need from this. I can't even
Yeah,
imagine reading this book. I'm kind of glad it's on audio
Absolutely
so I
not.
could just sort of pass by me.
And then it's just like
Mm.
we go to all these lands, we go to all these villages. Do we have any backstory? Do we know why they're deserted? Do we
Right.
know anything? No, they're just there.
no.
I
Why do they
frankly
call
like
them
don't even know
Firebringers?
where they're at
Why
right
does
now.
everybody hate her? Why don't they have the native tongue? What's happening there?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing. Zane's just gonna fucking let her stab somebody, and all of a sudden it's Dane. Oh my god. Ugh. Anyways, sorry. I
Yeah.
really am done, guys. Sorry. But yeah,
Yeah.
It's all good. It is pretty bad. Agreed.
I can't believe a woman cried in Target for this.
That's so weird. And she's probably like slopping this thing up, like just loving every second of it.
Oh, I know. All these fucking little book talkers are just touching themselves at night from that scene, and I'm just like, okay.
I feel like she would be someone who would like make a TikTok post. Oh, these are the spicy chapters, and she would like put it up there.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Like, give me some character development. Give me some plot. Give me
There's
some
like none.
lore.
It's so
Give
bad.
me something. Give me something other than these shitty ass interpersonal fucking relationships between these goddamn kids at a military college. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's why your shit is failing. Because that military. Okay, yeah, if you want to call that military.
Do they have
Yeah.
do they have an excuse for like why all the powerful people are so young? Did they say it's because like the old people just end up dying? Did they ever say why every all of the dragon riders are like 20 and below besides like a couple? Like did they ever cover that?
No,
I don't know.
Cuz it's
I just
really
assumed everyone
stupid.
else died because of
Yeah.
the war. A lot of people
Yeah.
died.
Oh, yeah. And they're recovering it. Yeah, maybe they said something like that.
It's
It's
like, that's
very
why they
very
lost the fucking
disappointing.
war.
It's very very disappointing. I wish
We
we were
still
getting
know
more.
nothing about the veil, which is
No.
something that I would be interested in learning about. We
Yeah.
Mhm.
allude to it every so often. Do we know anything about the fucking veil? Do we know anything about the dragon? No, we still fucking don't. And I'm not reading 3 more fucking books of this. I'm not reading 2. I'm
Oh,
telling you right now, it's
It's
gonna be a
only
2-person
2.
club at that point because I'm not fucking doing it.
Don't be a pansy.
we gotta
Why
do
not?
this together.
Fine, I will, but I like fucking 3.5 speed.
It's sad. My new app doesn't go as high as a prologue does, and I wish I could go to 3.5 right now. Mine stops at 3.
I'm just mad this bitch is getting rich off of it. Like, you're getting rich off of your
Filthy
mediocre, your
rich. I
fucking
can't even.
subpar, shitty fucking book because nobody has a big enough brain to figure out that it's shitty. Like, what? And a TV series? And apparently she wrote another book that are the fantasy's not her genre. I'll tell you that much. Maybe her other books are better, but fantasy is not her fucking genre. Anyways.
One thought that
She
I
was a
had.
romance writer. She
Oh,
has a
was she
couple
really?
of
Oh, no wonder why it's nothing but the damn romance. Oh,
yeah.
gross. Hmm. Yeah, I kind of
Oh,
hate it.
yeah. 2 more books of this? Kill me.
Knowing her, the book
Take
might
me out
come
by
out
a
like
dragon.
at the end of this year, the fourth book, because she's just spitting them out like that.
I
And
I
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you go
Like,
ahead.
from the first to the third book, how much time has it been?
2 years?
Uh, something like that. But I mean, I think especially from the second to the third was it less than a year? It was
Yeah,
fast, really,
it was
really
very
fast.
fun.
Yeah, she's just churning the scrap out, and clearly not a lot. Like honestly, a lot of this plot, like it literally in my mind, I keep thinking like, I wonder if this is like really like AI driven. Like I wonder if she asked
Oh, I
ChatGPT
was just
about
about to
this.
say that.
Oh
I was
my
just about
gosh,
to say
she does have
if you
allegations
would
at using that.
Does she
if
really?
you would have told me that she actually wrote book 1 and then she put in AI and said, "Give me 2 more fucking books," I'd be like, "Yeah, that fucking makes sense. That makes sense." Like, it's so fucking poorly written and it's so stupid. I would not be surprised if it's AI. Actually, are there accusations? Because I'm gonna start
I know. I
paying a
just looked
lot
it
of
up
attention
right
Yeah.
to
now.
fucking
I'm
talking
gonna
about
look
it like
into it
that.
a little bit. How funny. So one thought that I had that was like kind of interesting to me is like, so you can't help compare this to like Sarah J. Maas's books simply for the fact that they're just
Yeah.
like those, like they're superstars, right? Like just the authors
Yeah.
themselves, they're meteoric at this point, right? And like I almost want to go back and give Sarah J. Maas's newest series, whatever the hell it was, Crescent City. I almost want to go
Crescent.
back and like give it an extra star on all of them because I'm like as much bad crap as we had to say about those, it is wild how low it can go. Like it is wild. Like
Yeah.
still those books were like on their worst day was so much better than this. So much better than this. And I kind of hated, I think, the last book or whatever. I don't even remember what I gave it, but I was not digging it by the end. And like, man, I didn't even know. Like I, to me, like that was like Sarah J. Maas's like version of like AI slop, but at least it
Mhm.
didn't get this bad. Like this is like wild how like,
No. It was brutal. No.
and what's so, and it's so
There's
weird to
just
me
so
because
many
to
plot
me
holes.
this plot would pacify like a 7-year-old, but these are like 40-year-old women that are into this, and I don't understand it. Like I don't I don't understand how that's like a thing.
And then there's like so many plot holes. There's so many like open-ended things. It just jumps from one thing to another to another to another without fucking closing out or giving additional information for context about
Yeah.
anything else. Why don't they have access to magic right now? Is nobody concerned? Did they talk about it?
If they did, I missed it. I'm not gonna
Did
lie.
they?
Something about
Now you probably read it better than us. Did they fucking talk about it?
No, they didn't. And I also have
No.
another point. Remember when
You mean to
they
tell me
disclosed?
all of a sudden Tristan's born
like both melting down.
all of a sudden you end up somewhere and you don't have fucking contact with a dragon that could die if they don't have contact with you and nobody's concerned or asking questions as to why there's no fucking magic, there's no contact. So they'll figure it out. It just sucks. We just can't really communicate them, and it's gonna be bad. Kind of, figuring out like the how to like do things. I don't even know the word, but it's okay. What? They should be maimed. If they felt that way, if they had that much of a bond with their fucking dragons, they should be hindered right now. They should not be at 100 fucking percent. They should be at like 50, 75 at fucking most. But everybody's fine and nobody's asking questions.
Manel, isn't it making it even better how like her voice isn't really like cutting in and out, but it's like her noise cancellation. I think when she starts really yelling, her phone's like, "Oh, that must be a wild woman in the background. Let me
Oh,
let me
oh,
block that."
we're gonna use our inside voice for this.
Yeah.
My
So
God,
so
sorry
your
guys, sorry.
voice is
Like
it's
losing my breath.
okay. Oh man.
By the way, Adana, when somebody said that, oh, she's an Erido water, and then Adana was like, oh yeah, now I remember. That's what I'm
dude,
called. I'm a
dude. When that happened, I was like, what in the actual. I was so mad. Yeah, I know exactly the line you're talking about. I was so mad, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they
now
just
I
moved on from
remember
it.
that is what I was called. Like that was the
yeah.
stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like I don't even know. Like that's Chat
It's
GPT
all
right there.
stupid.
Oh gosh. Uh,
Like the introduction of Holden too. And then like, oh, you have a type. Royalty. What? Shut the Okay, yeah, sure. Sure. And who the fuck wants this bitch? Who? I'm gonna get canceled.
Everyone. Everyone,
the,
apparently.
the cripple, I'll say it. Like the
Who wants this disabled act fucking bitch ass woman? All the royal. You mean you can choose from anybody and you want her? Please. Fucking please.
Pretty bad. Agreed.
Anyways, I'm sorry to our one YouTuber.
I was thinking about it. It would
I
be
take it back.
hilarious
Don't.
if we.
I don't. I want a disclaimer. I take back what I said.
It would be
I
hilarious
don't
if,
think
like, because
I
this is
don't
about
think
Onyx Flame
she
or whatever.
is not worthy because she's disabled. It has nothing to do with that. I think you can be worthy and have disabilities. I meant it in the way that like she just is like weak and can't fucking do anything and she's not the strongest in the pack. That's all I meant by that. But not
I'll
that she's
say it.
disabled or crippled.
I'll say it. Wheelchairs have
I
no
wanted
place
I
in the
wanted to
military.
claim that
That's it.
because I don't
That's
want this
how
to
it
get picked up by the
works.
algorithm because of Onyx Storm. Okay,
Like
please.
if you can't run properly, you can't be in the military. Like that's I
Like
we're gonna keep it real.
and then like she literally couldn't walk up 4 flights of stairs to get to the top.
So dumb. And
The
yet when
edges
a
of my
fight
vision
breaks
were
out, she's like
darkening,
backflipping and stuff. Like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
and I'm
Like
just like, she's like, "Do you want me to crawl on my hands and knees?" She might as well have just fucking had Zayden read the line. Yeah, if my dick's out in front of you, like. Anyways, the whole thing's stupid. Like, yeah, you're
uh
strong. You want to lead a rebellion. You want to fucking find an antidote and all this. And that's the thing. Like, all she wants to find is a fucking antidote for goddamn Zayden. Bitch,
I
your shit
know.
could come down. Your entire fucking society, your civilization could come down. And all you're focused on is finding the fucking antidote so you can fuck your man can fuck you.
That is the
Harry,
central
please.
plot of this book so far. That she wants to get some. That is true.
Anyways, yeah.
Ooh,
So,
I better go. I think we probably covered enough.
I think so, yeah. On to the
there's
next
no
part.
identifying information of us.
Don't worry.
And
It's not there. It's not there. Yeah.
I don't want to get canceled. Anyways, let's get back to reading. I'm gonna speed through the fucking section.